Okay, we are back. So yeah, now the plan is to take, I think there is the path, this on the right, and we will go there, and I believe it will take us to the village cemetery. So yeah, I have never shown you that, so yeah, we will go there. A gremo tlele, Lucija, gled tle potka. Vide, kar tle pejte, tak, lahko griste. Kaj? Ja, ne, gremo tle, do pokopališča. So yeah, let's take this path and see where it will lead us. Hopefully, well, we are going back to the village, not the exact our starting point to our entry point into the forest, but yeah, my head tells me that we are going into the right direction. And usually I have a good sense of direction, spatial awareness. So yeah, it's well traveled path. Kaj je? Kakšen pas? Kaj pa? But yeah, it's not really icy, but it's slippery because so the snow is so compounded. But yeah, it's a nice area for a walk. It's no, basically just straight line, no hills where there are, little this, I don't know if there are 2 meters of difference. Well, of course when you go into the gully, but yeah, it's basically, for everyone to walk, except unless you've fallen, and then you need a couple of people to bring you out. So yeah. I'm staying to the right on the snow, not on the path, because it's much safer to walk. So when I was a kid with grandfather, we usually went for quite a lot, hiking trips. So usually during the weekends. Quitey. Of course, we didn't go for camping trips or some sort of thing like that, but just 3-4 hours in the forest, mushroom picking or chestnut, looking for chestnuts, or just se bo pri tebi spala. Yeah, and she found some frozen, most likely deer dropping. Liza. And yeah, she has it on herself. Yeah. Luckily for me, she doesn't sleep in my bed. So this is little sis problem, not mine. So quite frozen. You have to be quite careful, especially regarding my size/weight. If I fall, there will be a lot of trouble to get up. Pazi! Lucia, pas Lizzie, počasi. So yeah, quite slippery. Of course, Liza is in explorer mood, in the let's go, let's go, let's go. This is also one of the, let's say, problems with walking with Liza, especially in someplace new like this. She's always, let's move, let's move, let's move. Nothing, let's stop and sniff the roses. She's like, we have to move on. So yeah, and as you can see, there are quite a lot of fallen trees, and I believe these have been in this condition for quite some time. So this is one of the problems here in Slovenia regarding forestry. Majority of the forests are in private lands, private hands, private ownership, and majority of these owners are elderly, and of course without any počasi da ne boste odletele. Pazi Lucia. And now it's my turn to not fallen. Slow and steady, this is the trick. Kaj zdaj? Kaj zdaj? So hopefully I'm getting Liza in the frame, or because I'm just looking down in the ground to see where there is an ice patch or where is the good position to place my feet. So yeah, as I was saying, a lot of the elderly owners, they don't have means to pay someone to take care of their forests. And then another problem is fragmentation of the forest. So one forest is owned by several people, and then there is a problem regarding exact there is someone up ahead. Okay, then so I'm just taking over. If there is a dog, you never know how they will react when they first meet. Oops, pazi Lizzie, drsi. Dan. Dan. Napijemo. Oops. Ecco.
Liza.
Hand off has been completed. So yeah, and of course they don't have the ability to work for them, by themselves in the forest. So this is the resulting picture. Trees falling on the ground. Of course, this usually means higher probability of diseases termites, well, and other small creatures destroying the wood stock. But yeah, I think that around 12% of Slovenian forests are owned by the state, and there is, you know, a company that looks after them. But as you can see, this forest is not really thick enough, even for, you know, any commercial exploitation. You know, so yeah, we are one of the most forested countries in Europe. I believe we are on the third place. I think Finland and Sweden are ahead of us. But yeah, we don't have the forestry industry is not developed, which is, you know, one of the let's say side effects of the former political regime. You know, the communism heavily emphasized development of the heavy industry, which of course affected, you know, farming, and which is usually here connected with, you know, forestry activities. So yeah. So by my calculation, we are here in the forest for about, you know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And I believe we have reached the edge of it. We can see some structures, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the cemetery. Oh yeah, a nice little walk. Lisa will be content for today, or for about an hour, and then she will be, yep, I'm done, let's go for another walk or home. And yeah, we are by the cemetery. So my orientation is working. Yeah, kaj ti vohaš? Okay, let's end on this point and we'll continue.